or our licensed agent partners to uncover a $12 billion mobile device market. We're really excited that you've all joined our Mobile Rhino cause. You are the foundation of Mobile Rhino. As you know, the Mobile Rhino insurance program is a pure insurance play, and we need licensed agents for it to work. So, and obviously, Stuckey & Company is an MGA, and we believe that licensed agents can sell insurance better than a 20-year-old unlicensed AT&T store clerk or a Geek Squad attendant, and we'll get a little bit more into that too. But we really have a lot of faith, and we base our business around licensed agents. And I guess we do that just because you have the license, you have the experience, you're local, you have the connection to and trust of their clients. And we want to show you today how the mobile device insurance place is a huge opportunity. So let's get started. First, what we wanted to learn today is what is Mobile Rhino, how to become an agent, the market opportunity, show you that there are indeed more devices than people. It's crazy, but there's more devices than people in the U.S. And show you our focus on personal business in the educational market for Mobile Rhino. Before we start, I want to show you the other Stuckey & Company programs. One of our most successful programs is the Safety Tech program. It's an insurance program for the technology industry. Harbor Guard is the program that Stuckey & Company was founded over 22 years ago. It's for marinas and boat dealerships. We have an insurance program called Aspire, A&E, which is an insurance program for architects and engineers, professional liability. We do a miscellaneous professional liability program that has like 350 different classes of business. A program called Servicer Pro for the appliance repair industry. Element for the green energy industry. We have a personal lines program that we're launching a really cool real-time comparative rater in early 2014. And we do commercial lines, BOP, comp, auto, middle market, and national accounts for some of the top carriers in the country. We also, in early 2014, we will roll out a circle signs market that will pick up some habitational risks, restaurants, bars, taverns, artisan contractors, general contractors, and handymen. We really have a lot of excitement in the office about that also. Today's technology, our always-on, anywhere connection to the world. We have 326 million mobile devices, and that compares to 254 million homes and 130 million. 130 million homes and 254 million cars. One of our major markets is iPads in education. There's 20 million students and 1.5 million faculty, not to mention their parents. And all of this is coming about because of how close our devices have gotten to our lives. The payment systems, cloud services, our social networks, Candy Crush, Clash of Clans, all the games that we play on it. These devices are close to our heart, and they're valuable. Not only valuable to us and how much we use them, but also they're a valuable asset. Some of these things are costing $750 or more to replace. So Mobile Rhino is 6-point protection controlled by the customer through a downloadable app from the App Store. It's only available to licensed agents, and we have 3 market focuses: personal, business, and education. So it's a pretty quick description, but we'll get into a little bit more of each one of those line items here in a second. One of the things I wanted to do is kind of start with comparing our insurance product that's only available to licensed agents to some of the other products that are out there. We're always compared to warranties. The 2 warranties that are the biggest in the industry are SquareTrade and AppleCare. We also include our 6th point of protection is a coverage called digital life coverage, which is basically LifeLock, ID theft and personal privacy monitoring. And then we are also compared with companies like ProtectCell, is a kind of a new player in the market, but is growing, and INSURING. And INSURING is the carrier, the insurance program that is behind the telecom carriers. So AT&T or Verizon are both backed by the INSURING program. But really, I think what you can do with this comparison chart is it shows you the pricing as well as coverages and services, and you can see that it's a good blend between the warranty that does not cover loss and theft and the insurance side of things that's not offered by a licensed agent, but is available to the consumer. The INSURING product's more expensive by 15% or so, compared to our highest price, and it does not cover digital life. And on the left side of the screen, the SquareTrades still don't cover the digital life, but they do pick up accidental damage, mechanical, and electrical failure. And we'll talk about it a little bit more, but 85% of our claims are lost and theft. So a huge number of our losses come from what is not covered through SquareTrade and AppleCare. Again, there's more devices than people. One of the things that got me started on putting this webinar together was an article in a publication called Warranty Week. And I'll send you a couple of the links to those articles. But on November 14th, Warranty Week identified through the CTIA and other association resources that there were 326 million mobile devices, and that is smartphones, tablets, and dumb phones in the country right now. So there are there's just a ton of opportunity. It raises a $12.1 billion market for this coverage, and today it's really cornered by AppleCare, Best Buy, and AT&T. And I don't know if you saw in some of the news, but the INSURING product paid over $1 billion worth of dividends to its stockholders. So it's a market. It's growing. They say in the article, and it's a very interesting article, but they say that more than 60% of the phones are protected by some sort of a plan. And it really validates our numbers. Our hit rate today is between 40 and 62%, depending on what device they're trying to cover. and it's rising. And I think it's identified in that article is the reason it's rising is because of the rate of the, I guess, dumb phones, just the regular phones falling. So more people are coming on to smartphones. I mean, my grandmother has a smartphone, and she's still alive. She's 94 years old, and she has a smartphone. And it just shows that you know, people of all ages are getting these smartphones, and they're $1,000, $750 phones. So there's a few things I'd like to show you and talk about that was identified in that Warranty Week article. And one of them is really the difference between insurance and warranties. One of the differences, obviously, is you have to be a licensed insurance professional to sell insurance. And that really says a lot, and just kind of keep that in mind throughout our talk. Another thing is the coverages that you offer. And loss and theft are not offered through a warranty. So there are some plans today that are not insurance. They're providing what's called device protection services or some other inventive name, but it's not insurance, and there's also a lot of exclusions in their terms and conditions, which brings me to another piece. Insurance policies are issued when it's real insurance. The word insurance is used when it's insurance. Warranties are issued with terms and conditions, and that's an interesting fact that is identified in that article too. So that's a good read. I would urge you to read that article. Today, the sales, either insurance or warranty sales, are coming from the electronic retailers and the cell phone stores. And you know as well as I do, the guy at Walmart, the guy at Best Buy, AT&T, those guys are not licensed. And one of the first things you learn in Insurance 101, is that you cannot solicit, explain the differences of, or get paid commissions if you're not a licensed insurance professional. So the reason I bring that up is it's a huge market today. The Department of Insurances are cracking down on some of these association plans, and it really opens up the market to licensed insurance professionals. So it's really a big deal, and things are changing. I think one of the reasons the retail store, either the electronic retailers or the cell phone store, can sell those plans kind of dates back to the days when you rented your phone and you did not buy it. And I think that gave the cell phone stores and the manufacturers or the service providers, telecom guys, an insurable interest to insure their own devices. But today, we're purchasing our devices. We're not renting them. Our devices are becoming more expensive and more important to us, and loss and theft is increasing. They even have a name for it today. It's called apple picking. So the loss and theft is increasing, and people are realizing that their phones are valuable, and they need to protect it against loss and theft. So that's kind of why you need to be an agent. I kind of feel like I got up on a soapbox, but it kind of drives me crazy when I go to a cell phone store and they try to sell me insurance and tell me the differences between warranties and insurance. It's easy to become an agent for Mobile Rhino. You can just log on to mobile-rhino.com, The full link is there on your screen. There's a Become a Partner tab. Just click on it and fill out this single-page registration. Once we write the first policy, we will get an agency agreement, questionnaire, a copy of your license, and a copy of your E&O showing that you are a licensed agent. But it's extremely easy to become an agent. And once you're an agent, you can kind of turn around and look at the proverbial file cabinets in your room. Most of us are on paperless files, but you can look at your personal lines clients, your business clients. If you're selling life and health to the HR departments or directly to customers, look at those guys. And specialty niches. There are a ton of guys that have a specialty niche, and agents are entrepreneurial, and you see the big picture. A few examples of the specialty niches that we have. We have a guy that has 90,000 insured physicians that he's marketing to. Somebody that has a relationship with 6 credit unions and their members. People that are marketing, selling travel insurance, or have a website that they can put a banner ad on. All these guys are awesome current clients that you can market to. They trust you today with the business insurance or the personal lines insurance, home, auto, and boat, and they should trust you with the cell phone insurance as well. So for personal lines, our personal product gives 6-point protection. It's about 10% less than the competition. Our closest competition, INSURING, is who we're competing against mainly. And their deductible is $199, and ours is $99. It's contract free. You don't have to have a contract with us in order to purchase coverage. And it's only available through a licensed agent, and you're the licensed agent. When they use you, they automatically get a 5% discount. The graphic there is a point-of-sale card that we have. It shows them how to download the app and purchase coverage, and it gives them your partner code as well. Also, for clients, and if you use like one of our banner ads on your website, if you click on the banner ad, your code is automatically transferred through the process. So you will get credit for all of the sales. Our educational product is $99 with a $99 deductible. We really value that partnership that you have with the school and the partnership that the school has with the student. So we give a very deep discount. We also have a school application that we can use, and that application will identify whether they use MDM or mobile device management, if they have used GPS services or what kind of apps and things that they use on their devices. So we can even give some deeper discounts to schools. Also, school administrators will have access to verify coverage. So some schools, what they're doing is they're purchasing the device and purchasing coverage, but some of them are purchasing the device and allowing the student or their family to purchase the coverage. And if they do that, we give them access to verify that the coverage has been purchased. So, kind of lessen the administrative burden that they have. With the school partnerships, we they have to sign up for the partnership, or you can sign them up. There is no cost to sign up. There is no obligation to purchase any number of policies or anything like that. When we sell it to the school, we do require that when we give a deeper discount, but normal school partnerships we don't. Again, I can't say this enough. I probably put this on the presentation too many times, but it is only available to licensed agents. So they have to use your code in order to purchase coverage. And again, it's $99 with a $99 deductible. And this is a new Take One brochure that we created. You can put in the the teacher's lounge, or one of the post-it areas in the school, and they can just rip off one of these tabs, and it will have your code on the bottom of it. And if you would like one of those, just drop me an email. I'll create a PDF and send it over to you. You can just print it out and put it up. It has been very successful. For businesses, we also include under our Digital Life coverage a business version of the Digital Life. So it gives a business ID theft, a business monitoring, and a breach victim remediation. And what I mean by that is we will manage a identity recovery case for the business, and then there's the Information Security Breach Response Program gives an end-to-end breach response planning and execution, including a compliance-approved notification letter to up to 100,000 of their clients based on the state that they're in. So it's a very, very solid program, and it gives a valuable, valuable service. Those letters, compliance letters, notification letters, are up to $200 per letter, they say, to manage that process. So it's a great product. I think a great addition. It also gives an employee benefit, and it gives an employee comfort. It's a lot of when the business gives phones or iPads to salespeople or their employees, the employee feels a need to protect it, and if they break it, they feel bad about it. This gives the employee comfort that there's something there to back them up and insure them for a loss. Now, we also give a 10% group discount. Our business pricing is $119 with a $99 deductible. And the display there is an example of an employee benefit flyer that you can put over on the wall, with workers' comp flyers and whatnot. Gives them a description of what it is and how it works, and mostly it shows them what your code is. Actually, it shows them what the business code is that's connected to your code. So you will get credit for each one of the businesses that you sign up to and their employees that sign up. The specialty niches, this is really a value-add cross-sell. Again, I can't think of a single niche that isn't using an iPhone, from transportation to associations to physicians and everybody in between. This is a great opportunity to give them valuable protection, get paid for it, and it be a hands-off sell. Sometimes, one of the first things that kind of comes out of somebody's mouth when we're talking about insurance coverage for the device is, hey, it's $129. I just bought a phone for $199 or less. Maybe it's even $99 or maybe it's $0. And why am I going to pay $129 and then $99 each time I have a loss to cover my device? And honestly, it doesn't really. That sounds like a great argument, but when the phone actually costs $750 plus to buy it when it's not subsidized, it really makes you think. So if you're not ready for an upgrade, and the recurrence rate on these phones is between 2 and 5%. The loss occurrence rate is between 2 and 5%. The numbers really look a lot different when you look at a business. Businesses, they have a lot of devices. We showed one of our business partners, they had 25,000 devices, and at a 2.5% monthly break rate, they were breaking 7,500 phones or tablets. They have both annually. So we just put the numbers together, and they had no idea how much they were paying for these things, because it was going on the American Express bill, or it was being paid and not itemized. So we gathered the information at an 85% loss theft. At $800 a phone, the price is $5.1 million, and break fix price aggregate was $68,000. So that's a $5.2 million total that they were paying without insurance. The premium for those 25,000 devices was $2.9 million. So you can see when you're looking at kind of the big picture, especially with the larger client, that there's real money being spent and real money can be saved, and we're saving it through our claims process and relationship with our fulfillment centers. We have 4 relationships with different fulfillment centers across the country. We import their prices into our system for each one of the individual devices, and we give that claim to the fulfillment center that makes the most sense, that's the least expensive. So we can offer the premiums because of our partnerships, and the savings to our customers because of those partnerships too. Next, this is our take rate table. And it gives some income projections based on your number of monthly customers. So basically what I did was I took 50 times 12 times an average number of devices of 4. And I don't know how you guys are. I watched that movie Jobs, about Steve Jobs, the other night. Oddly enough, I watched it through a Apple TV. And I got up to go to the bathroom and looked around the house when I was coming back to sit back down on the couch, and I saw 3 iPads, a laptop. Every one of my kids and my wife and I have iPhones. So we have 8 devices in our house. So that average number of devices is obviously going way up. But anyway, this take rate table shows you the income potential for the mobile Rhino product and marketing it to your insureds. One thing that's worth mentioning here also is our close rate is between 40 and 60%, depending on the model. So there's real opportunity and it's just a huge market. So to get in front of your customers and to kind of access the market, we've pre-designed quite a few tools. Once you become a partner at mobilerhino.com, you have immediate access to the tools it takes to kind of get started. One of them is this, the comparison chart that we just went over. We have an email series. We have banner art. We have like 61 different sizes and shapes of banners that you can put on our website. Everything from a really small, little like 1.5 by 1/2 inch size banner that doesn't take up any room, to a larger skyscraper type banner. They're really fun and they're very attractive. We have a Facebook app that you can install on your Facebook page, and we have some pretty cool email tools also. Our email series really are designed to be a turnkey solution of some emails that work. You can pick one of the ones we have. You can create something else that you think will work for your clients. If it's an e-newsletter, you can use one of our banners on one of your e-newsletters. You can do it. You can self-manage it. You can email them as you're emailing them out of your database, or using MailChimp or whatever email services that you use. Or you can send it over to Mobile Rhino, and we will manage the email blast for you, and we will only use it obviously for your purposes. And I put the image on the right-hand side shows what one of our LinkedIn style invitation emails looks like. So we just say from agent name, and then we put your agency name as well as your phone number, and then we introduce we put their first name in, and that is your customer's first name, and then we give an invitation to try it, and everything links to you and it brings your code over. So it's a great way to get your name out there, stay in front of your customers, and sell Mobile Rhino. This is the banner art, one of the sizes of banner art. This is kind of a smaller, one of the skyscraper ads you may see that is ready to be accessed as soon as you log in. We have 31 different sizes, and I'm sorry, we have 31 different banners. There are just 6 different sizes, and again, you can post it on your website. We also have a SMS code that you can use that will send them a link to the App Store application. This is our Facebook app. You can download the Facebook app and put it on your Facebook page and share it with your friends. It's extremely easy to implement. And if you have a lot of friends, you've been working on some of your social media marketing efforts, that works too. And that really is all that I had to talk about. Again, I really want to send you a follow-up email that gives you some of the links to both of the Warranty Week articles. They're extremely interesting, and I think it'll really start you thinking about the opportunities that lay in front of you. And I'll also send a link to the recorded webinar as well as the slides. Just a few questions I'd like to answer. One of them is what commission rate is paid So, obviously one of the benefits of selling the product is commission. It's 15% commission on both new and renewal business, and we also include a growth and profitability bonus at $250,000 in production. So we can do some other creative things if you're marketing to an association or to a large school. We have a dividend plan wording that we can use, and it will pay them. And some people do that and give the proceeds to like a parent-teachers organization or something like that. Here's another one of who handles our claims. Sedgwick is handling the claims today. So we have 4 fulfillment centers that are working with us, and we also have Sedgwick that's handling the claims. So to file a claim, what you do is you log on to our website. The customer logs onto the website. There will be a list of his devices. All you do is click File a Claim. We exchange data with Sedgwick, and then they step them through like a 5-step process to get all the information together and collect the deductible to file a claim. Here's one of my favorites. We have been working on Android for a long time. We have the app available. It is not uploaded to the Play Store yet. But we hope that that's going to be up and running in about 30 days. I've been saying 30 days for a long time now, but I really feel it's going to be probably by the first of the year. We have the fulfillment center set up. We've done the data exchanges. We've tested it, and I think we're ready to go public with it. So we have a great fulfillment center. And a great team over there that is helping us. If a school has laptops or some other iPods or something like that, we can also take a look at that. And that was another question here: are laptops available? We can repair and replace laptops, but we normally do not. It's normally more mobile devices, iOS based devices. And here's a Sedgwick is somebody asked how do you spell Sedgwick, and that's SEDGWICK. And I believe their website is sedgwickcms.com. Pretty cool. They handle a lot of American Express, Visa, and MasterCard consumer protection plans, and so they're really good at this space. One of the last questions, and then I'll end it, is are there any hidden exclusions? And there really isn't. So we provide 6-point protection, and it's lost, theft, accidental damage, mechanical breakdown, electrical breakdown, and digital life coverage. Some of the people exclude water damage. We do not exclude water damage. Some people exclude mysterious disappearance. We do not. You can't offer lost without including mysterious disappearance. And again, I'll send a list of those articles. Not a list of them. There's only 2, but it gives a great description of the exclusions of Radio Shack, Best Buy, AT&T, and Walmart. So I think that would be a good read, and it really goes into deep, gets deep into the exclusions of our competitors. And if you'd like I can send you a copy of the policy, but there's really no big hidden exclusions. And just one other question. We are licensed in all the states except Alaska and Hawaii. So we can write nationwide in all of the states. You can only receive commission so this is written on a commercial inland marine policy. Just as you wouldn't be able to receive commissions on a policy that you wrote, personal lines or commercial outside of the state where you have a license, resident or non-resident license, you can't receive commissions. So you let us know what states you're licensed in and we can pay commissions. We can pay like a marketing fee to unlicensed agents. So if you do not have a license in the state and they're purchasing it through our website and using your code, we can pay a marketing fee, and it's a flat rate and not a commission. It's a flat $10 instead of 15%. So, okay, I want to be respectful of our time. I want to thank you for coming and attending the Mobile Rhino webinar. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. My email is down on the right-hand side. It is Dwight, D-W-I-G-H-T, @stuckey.com. I really look forward to doing business with you. Thank you so much, and have a great rest of the day.